Hi, this is Marco. This is Blogs 40 something. I kind of already lost count. Anyway, today is March 27th. I'm recording here at the lake again, like I did last week. This is my first time this week coming out here and do a blog. Uh, and this week, Ashley, like I say on blogs, the other blogs from the other month, I guess earlier blogs, my mother-in-law was on vacation for a month, so she's the one that usually takes care of our baby, my daughter. But she went on vacation, so I was taking care of the baby, and my sister-in-law was helping me 2 days a week with the baby, and so I was really limited on the time that I had to work on this channel, on edits, on content. So right now, this is the first week that she's back. So she's been taking care of the baby since Monday. Like I said, it's Thursday today. So she's back over there. And this week on Monday, I went back to just working on my eBay business and doing edits of the blog and kind of like catching up on things what I was running behind on on that month that I was pretty much had limited time to do it. But on Monday, when I woke up, I usually, like a bad habit that I had is used to like have breakfast and then watch like a series or a movie on TV while I was having breakfast, and then watch like an hour of the movie or whatever, the show, and and I was distracted and I wasn't like getting into doing work, you know, right away. So that old habit kind of like pulled me back on Monday. So I didn't spend like another extra hour watching it, but I was like spending extra time watching the show or whatever the movie that I was watching. So that kind of old habit was like pulling me back. So I realized that, and that day, and then on Tuesday I kind of did better, and then Wednesday, yesterday, I did for the first time again. I like caught up on work and did some extra work for today. So kind of like that. That's what my aim was, just to like catch up and like get ahead on the things that I had to do. I actually uploaded and edited like 4 videos yesterday and uploaded the ones from today. But on that video from last that I uploaded today, it was from earlier this month, and March 3rd. This is like the time that I went to Charlotte to watch the Warriors play. Didn't end up watching them play because I got there late or whatever. But on that video, I was talking about a huge mistake that I was making when counting, like when I was counting calories. Like I will, or out of my 2,300 calories that I have to eat every day, I was saving like 300 or 200 to eat like a half of a muffin at the end of the day as the dessert. So I realized that I was like making that mistake, and I was like focusing on eating a fucking junk food instead of eating the right foods that I need to like gain weight, gain muscle, and lose fat. So I made that mistake. I corrected it, and like just this last week, I also realized that I've been stuck. Like I haven't lost any more weight ever since like beginning of last month. Like I'm still stuck at 166 pounds, and my diet has been dialed in for the last 3 weeks. And I just can't lose any more weight. Like actually, I'm getting stronger at the gym, and I can feel, my pecs and my biceps growing or getting more tight, but I'm not losing any more weight. So I said that I was gonna do some research. So I did it last week and this week, and I'm reading this book about body recomposition, and it's talking about metabolism. And I basically, for what I understood about metabolism, is that you can like control it by the way you eat. So the more you eat, the faster your metabolism gets. And I knew that if you eat early in the morning, if you eat within 30 minutes to an hour when you wake up, that helps. And you eat like proteins and good foods, that helps your metabolism go faster. It's better for you. And I also knew that like people that are fat, they stay fat because like their bodies isn't like in survival mode, because they're not eating well and they're not eating like a lot of nutritious food, or they stop eating because they think if they stop eating then they will get skinny. But what that does is just puts your body on survival mode, because the signal that you're giving your body is like, hey, we're not getting that much food, so let's just get this little food that we get and convert it, as fat, and like save, spend some energy, spend some of that food energy on my daily stuff, and then half of it I'll just store it as fat because we're in survival. So I knew that, right? So in my head I was like, well, if I stay eating 2,300 calories for like months and months, I'll probably get super ripped. But then, like, I found this guy on YouTube. He's like a ripped dude. Can't remember his name right now. He's super huge, and he says that that's the mistake that most people that are into bodybuilding or body recomposition or trying to get shredded, that's the mistake they made. That is similar, like, cause people either just drop like 500 calories at once from their diets, and they think that if they get to like 1,500 calories a day, they're magically gonna get there to like shredded phase. And that's not what happens. It happens something similar to what fat people do, that where their metabolism just kind of gets stuck, and their body adapts to just eating those 1,500 calories, and they don't burn any more fat because they're like in survival also. So the same, I'm making that mistake, but only like with higher calories. Like I'm eating 2,300 calories, and my metabolism is stuck at 23, and it won't drop more weight until I either lower the calories that I'm eating, or I do more cardio, or increase the amount of energy that I'm spending every day. So right now with my knee injury, I cannot do any more cardio. So what I started doing last week, when at the beginning of the month, I realized that I was only working out like 3 days a week, sometimes 4. So what I did is I switched to working out 4 times every 8 days. So I was working out more days a week. So now, since I need to increase my energy levels, my expenditure, what I'm gonna do is that I'm working out 6 out of 8 days a week. Like, let's say I work out 2, rest 1, work another 2, rest 1, then work another 2, so that's 8. So I'm putting 6 workouts in 8 days. So I've been doing that for like, I guess I've done like 6 workouts like that, almost in a week by now. And I'm working out later today, and like I can tell that my pecs, they're like getting tighter, and my arms a little more on the triceps. So it's working, and I'm just gonna stick to that in the next 2-3 weeks, because we have a trip coming up to Puerto Rico with the kids, like a vacation. So that's been my north. I want to just like look good for when I'm in the beach, but that's also my motivation. But also like with the new, like I dropped 200 calories of the 2,300 that I'm eating. So I'm eating between 2,100 and 2,200 the last few days, and I'm not seeing like super results right now, but I'm gonna stick to it to another 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll see how it goes. Basically, my body looks the same as it did like a month ago, so I'm not gonna take more pictures. And I'm gonna take the new pictures in 3 weeks to see how it changed, and because I might be building more muscle and losing a little more fat, and then I'll still be at 165, 166 maybe, but looking more bigger and leaner. So anyway, the other silver lining that I want to talk about this month that I was taking care of my baby is that even though this week my old bad habits pulled me a little bit, I've noticed that when I stopped watching TV and I stopped eating breakfast, and when I started work, I can just like focus for periods of time for like 2.5 hours, and then I need a break, and then I can go for another hour or 2. And that's something that I've been building in the last month, because my daughter will wake up like around 11 a.m. So I will get up at 7 with my wife, and then I'll just kind of do all my work in between those 3-4 hours if she didn't wake up like at 9 before the 11. And so I just kind of like build that muscle of just get shit done quick, because you don't know how much time you got left. So that muscle kind of was built more, so I have that. So I'm kind of happy that I realized that I have that still. So yeah, I just want to talk about those the huge mistake I was making. And why was it that I was stuck at 166, what I still am. So I'm gonna make because I understand how it works, and I probably didn't explain it well here, but I was taking notes yesterday, and I'm gonna try to do I'm working on a blog where I can explain that better with less words and less time. Let's say in like a reel, like a minute or 5 minutes, so it can help other people. That's like that's one of the probably the first piece of content that I'll release, because it's something that is kind of like happening right now in my life, and I can also help other people once I can like get it down to like be concise about the concept. But yeah, I'll be working on that probably tomorrow and hopefully Monday, because tomorrow I have some other plans. Tomorrow's Friday. It's my wife's birthday Sunday, so I'm thinking of doing something else tomorrow. But anyway, if you're like the one or two people that watches this, thanks so much for your attention, and I'll see you later.